Hey guys, Churchy here. So as some of you may know, Diablo 2 is one of my favorite games ever. I have a lot of really fond childhood memories of Diablo 2. Well, Vicarious Visions, the development team behind the remaster for Crash Bandicoot and the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remasters, they are hard at work on Diablo 2 Resurrected, which is a Diablo 2 remaster, which will be releasing later this year. And since I heard that announcement, I gotta say it is just the #1 game that I'm most excited for in 2021. So in this video, I just want to talk a little bit about some of the things they've shown off and just kind of explain to you guys why I'm so excited for this remaster. So let's get into it. So one of the things that they're adding is a new UI and a 3D graphics and lighting overhaul. And all of that will sit on top of the original game. So the balance and everything that's happening under the hood remains the same as the original game. So, you know, things like faster cast rate, breakpoints, faster hit recovery breakpoints, all of that will be much like the original Diablo 2. It'll remain the same, and then just have that pretty graphics overhaul on top. I think that the new UI looks really clean, so I like that. One of the things that I really love is that they are adding unique models for all the unique items in the game. So what used to happen in the original game was that you would have an item and it might be unique and have this really cool item artwork in your inventory, but then when you equip it, it'll just look like the default item. So if it's like a helm, it'll look like a helm, or a maul just looks like a maul. But with these new art assets, basically those uniques will look in the world, in the game, when they're equipped on your character, they'll look like their item art, which I think is really cool. I guess, like, while overall I might have one or two nitpicks with the graphics, I think that overall the devs have just done a great job modernizing Diablo 2 while still retaining that feel of the original game. And I especially like something that they mentioned, which was this idea of a 70% 30% split. That being 70% of the content is kind of from the original game, just kind of retained and remastered. So some of this is stuff like they found old textures in archives and stuff, and they've just kind of reused those or upscaled them and things like that, and then just kind of remastered what they had to. And then 30% of it is just newly imagined graphical content. So things like the items and stuff that I mentioned. And I think from what I've seen, like, they've really nailed that blend. And that blend has just kind of allowed them to really retain that Diablo 2 feeling, but look really damn nice. So very excited for that. Remastered sound. As a bit of an audio guy and music lover, I'm just really keen to hear the new sounds that they've added and just see if I notice any new sounds, or where I notice them and that kind of thing. I know that they've mentioned that they added new footstep variety, rain effects, jungle ambience, and I'm pretty sure that I've already noticed some new hit react noises on the sorceress. So, you know, when they're getting hit by enemies and stuff. So yeah, I think that'll just be, just for my own personal tastes, that will just be something really fun to kind of just put my headphones on and listen and see what I can hear, see what I kind of notice, if it feels different, if it feels the same, and so on. Yeah, so that'll be cool. Remastered cinematics. So I've always loved Blizzard cinematics. They've always gripped me and they've always excited me, and I think that they've always been a great way to tell parts of the story. I think that getting the remastered cinematics as part of D2 Resurrected is just going to be a great accompaniment to the graphics overhaul, and it's almost like the cherry on top that I think will kind of tie everything together. I haven't seen any of the remastered cinematics yet, but I think that if they match the quality of the rest of the content that I've seen for this remaster, then they're going to be really good. They're going to be great. But we'll see. Quality of life changes. So they've added just a bunch of quality of life changes to D2 Resurrected. Some of the ones that come to mind are shared stash, quick stash hotkeys, auto gold pickup, item comparison key, and advanced stats page. The ones from that list that I think just really stand out to me and excite me the most are the shared stash. I love the idea of the shared stash, no longer having to mule characters and stuff. It's just, yeah, no more muling. That's great. Being able to just take you're out playing on one character, you find an awesome item that you want to give to your other character, Now you can do it really easy. Just put it in the shared stash. I'm not sure how many shared stash tabs they will actually have. I've seen screenshots with 1. I've seen screenshots with 3 different tabs. It's sort of open to debate at this point. Another one on that list that really stands out is item comparison key. That's just really handy to have when you want to compare an item that you've got equipped with an item in your inventory. Click a key, you can see what's what on each item and decide which one you want to use. Awesome to have that feature. The advanced stats page, I think that's another really handy one to have, especially just to see like all your magic find and just see how much magic find you've got and all the other random secondary stats and all that. Just seeing all of that on one page rather than having to figure it all out by looking at items and adding it all up manually. Awesome stuff. One of the things that I have noticed with all of that is that they've kind of taken inspiration from some mods, things like Pluggy, and honestly I think that's really great to see. So overall, everything I've seen about Diablo 2 Resurrected is just looking great, and the development team seems really dedicated to the project, and they are just really trying to get it right from what I've seen, and just the way they've been tracking down things in the archives and really getting back to the roots of Diablo. It's just really cool to see. And the other thing as well is that Vicarious Visions, this development team, has a really good track record in my opinion. I've been excited about their remasters before, and their remasters like Crash Bandicoot and Tony Hawk 1 and 2 are both remasters that I actually want to pick up eventually. So the fact that these guys are making D2 Resurrected, I actually think that this team can pull off a really good Diablo 2 remaster. And honestly, that's a great feeling too. It's really refreshing feeling that way, especially after, a really poor remaster coming out, which Warcraft 3 Reforged. That was really kind of bad. So it's nice to kind of have faith again, I guess, that this is going to be good. But yeah, that's pretty much the reasons why I'm excited for Diablo 2 Resurrected. I think I will definitely be making some D2 content when the remaster releases. Let me know what you think of D2 Resurrected down in the comments. I'd be keen to hear kind of what you're excited about, or if there's things you think that they need to work on, or if you're just not looking forward to it, why not, that sort of thing. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you to the legends supporting me on Patreon. Could not be doing this stuff without you. Really appreciate you guys. And thank you for watching. Have a good day or night, whichever it may be, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.